Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan video. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the TEQ Ultimate Gohan, then the AGL Ultimate LR Gohan, and just how good they are as a combination. Now I'm going to be honest, this combo pretty damn good. I'm running them under a lesser lead, because I have to incorporate the AGL Gohan as a friend lead, so they have slightly lower leader stats than they usually would, and even without an item, as you can see here, they are handling the AoEs from Insamasu. And now this is objectively one of the worst situations for AGL LR Gohan that's possible. The only situation that's comparable is Omega Shenron's AoEs, and even then, really not a huge deal for him. Now of course there are situations that will cause AGL LR Ultimate Gohan problems if he was to be the first slot unit, but alongside TEQ Ultimate Gohan, he never has to be that unit. So all he does is activate both of his most crucial links and becomes an absolute Chad in the second slot, dealing some really good damage, being very good. And it's also the defensive support he provides the rest of the rotation, especially on the Majin Buu Saga team, that's very good. They also have great synergy for the beginning of the fight. TEQ Gohan's weakest turn is his first turn. TEQ Gohan has 30% damage reduction, but even then his starter turn defense is not super duper high. AGL Gohan circumvents this by providing a 2-turn defensive buff when he spawns in. So what that does is it immediately gives TEQ Gohan a much better foundation upon which to operate in. So not only does AGL Gohan encompass a fantastic linking partner for TEQ Gohan, but he's helping to alleviate his weakest section, being the initial turns of the fight, enabling him to have the highest possible defense that he can and make him look really good. AGL Gohan, in his own merit, does a fantastic job as a second slot unit. Damage dealer, amazing defense after super. He is really good. A lot of people don't seem to, I won't say don't seem to understand, but a lot of people measure units based on their starter turn defense. They measure units based on how they look right off the bat. But the thing with AGL LR Gohan, his boosting that he provides to TEQ Gohan in terms of link set, in terms of perfect foil compatibility with them, makes a very strong pairing. It eliminates the weaker first turn that TEQ Gohan has, his only bad section, enables him to accelerate very quickly into his good, amazing stacking and curving, and then allows AGL Gohan to just absolutely chat it up as a second slot DPS. So these guys as a combo are really awesome. I will say the caveat they have, they are an amazing combo, but both of them really struggle. Not both of them really struggle. Well, they both have a clear reduction in efficiency and performance when not paired with each other. So for example, AGL LR Gohan, when he's not got that cold judgment, when he's not got that all in the family, he's not looking too hot defensively. You go from very solid starter turn defense with guard to quite a bit of chip damage with guard, especially against AoE attacks. At the same time, TEQ Gohan, similar thing. Not as much of a suffering as AGL Gohan, but again, his first turn then becomes predominantly weaker. TEQ Gohan is probably less affected by this due to his simplistic nature and the fact that he can outscale events with the amount of super attacks that he does. But AGL Gohan definitely suffers quite a bit from this. However, running the two as a pairing has probably been one of my most fun things to do right now since the release of AGL LR Gohan. I've used them to not item Zamasu. I've used them to not item the Majin Buu absorption event, which will be coming out in the video. I've used them to not item Omega Shenron. I've used them to not item all of the Majin Buu Red Zone events. I've used them to not item Broly. I've used them to not item every single hard event currently on Dokkan Battle, and that is with AGL LR Ultimate Gohan as a weaker friend lead. So that's not even with a full access to 200% lead for him. That's with the team composition being slightly, reduced, their efficiency being reduced due to that lower lead. It's still a really fun combo. Is it the best in the game? It's difficult to say, but I do definitely think that it is probably one of my most cohesive and fun combinations to run. And it's obviously a super obvious combination to run. This is not rocket science running these two together. But I think only when you've used them quite a bit and you've used them to take on events that you realize how good they are in synergy. Of course, I understand people are comparing with 9th year events, and I know that Gohan, the two of them as combination isn't maybe as devastating for all of the 9th anniversary content. But they're still a very reliable combination for that level of content. They are slaughtering all of the global content right now, and they really are a power combination. I've honestly really enjoyed running them. Link leveling boosts them a lot. Dupes helps out AGL LR Gohan a lot. That starter turn defense becomes amazing. But yeah.